My fifth speech was made on July 4th, the Independence Day of the year 2006. Speech was titled Declaration of Independence in Love Story, project number 4. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today's keyword is independence. So let me talk about my most impressive encounter of the word. If you look at my speech title and expect, hey, Shige's going to tell us his love story, you'll be disappointed, as this is not my love story, but a novel by my beloved author Eric Siegel, who was a professor of literature at Yale and Princeton, the best names in the Ivy Leagues. Here he is. He has a typical Jewish face, isn't it? When the book was published in 1970, it was an instant hit and was filmed under the same name with the famous subtitle, Love Means You'll Never Have to Say You Are Sorry. The movie was also a big hit, and its theme song won the Academy Award. It goes like this. Where do I begin to tell the story of how great a love can be? I have no answer. And I suppose you have no answer either, don't you? Now let me quote the famous first few lines of the book. Quote, what do you say to a girl who died at the age of 25? That she was beautiful and brilliant. That she loved Mozart and Bach and the Beatles and me. When I asked, what is the order of priority of your love? She smiled and said, the alphabetical order. Unquote. The hero was Oliver Barrett IV. As the name suggests, he came from the traditional family, whereas her name was Jennifer Caveriori, the second generation of an Italian immigrant. He was a Harvard student, and she was a Cliffy, that is, a Redcliffe student. They first met at the library. The first conversation started like this, quote, Hi, Cliffy. Can I borrow this book? Yes, Preppy. How do you know I'm from the prep school? Because you look rich and stupid. No, I'm smart and poor. No, that's me. I'm smart but poor. Unquote. They fell in love, and one day he took her to his home to introduce her to his parents. She was not prepared, as she was only casually dressed, whereas his parents were both formally dressed. They had dinner at the big dining table. After the dinner, the father demanded a private talk with Oliver. Quote, Well, son, I'm afraid she will not fit in as a member of our family. But if you stick to her, I have no choice but to stop your tuition payment. Well, father, if you force me to choose between Jenny and your money, I have no doubt to take her. Well, son, I have just heard your Declaration of Independence. Unquote. What an impressive scene. If I were Oliver, I could have said to him, "Well, father, I have just heard your proclamation emancipation," which means that father has just said his slaves are set free. Lastly, the 4th of July falls on Tuesday only once in 7 years, theoretically speaking. So our club meeting is to be held on this very day only once in 7 years. So why not celebrate it big today? Now cheers to each of your special independences. Thank you for your audience.
It's always